Is Go HighLevel Admin Certification a scam or a power play? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, my name is Joanna and welcome to our channel. Before we move forward with this topic, if you are interested in learning about this certification that Go HighLevel actually offers, make sure to subscribe and follow us. This is one of our newest YouTube channels and we're going to be talking more about topics like this, Canva, anything that has to do with technology, AI, mindset, business, and all the things, especially if you are a growing, scaling business, you are in the right channel. So let's talk about this platform that is offering a certification to those who would like to dive into and get the badge of a certified admin. So the whole program started in the later part, I believe in October of 2023. I remember that one because I was part of the first 100 who actually signed up for the program, and then just things was not the right fit during that time, but we are going to dive more into what happened during that time. But I'd love for you all to learn whether this certification is worth your time, energy, money, investment, and to see whether it's a direction that you would love to go into as well. So, certifications are very useful because number one is not just as a bragging right for someone who, hey, I've been through the process of learning and really educating myself and mastering a certain key component of the platform. I bet most of you, if you're in a marketer, there's going to be a lot of certification that you might have qualified for or you're so proud of. And that's just one thing that I think when you would love to elevate more as an investment worth looking into, right? So when this was offered towards like October, you need to sign up at least you need to sign up for $97. That's going to be the fee for that one, or an annual fee of 970, which is 20% discount from the whole for 1 year. And that is basically like a membership subscription in order for you to be part if you pass through the series of the certification process or exam that they actually give to you. So when you sign up for that one, basically you get an email that, hey, welcome, you're then going to have access to the high level certificated admin. So you're not yet an admin, okay? There's just a group of people who've signed up, and then they're going to be part of that ecosystem. And then by the time that they pass the part A and the part B of that certification, then another community will be open that gets more involved as you being a certified admin already of Go High Level, right? So the whole process is you then have a course. The course is, I believe, if I am correct, around 300 set of modules and quiz. It is divided into three sections. Of course, the normal introduction, the agency features plus sub account creation, and then also the sub account features and the overview of the features that there is. And one of the key things that I really do love about this is that just the ability for you to understand what are the features all about, right? To educate yourself, because even if you are using the platform already, there might be still some key things that you might, oh, okay, that makes sense. Yes, that is correct, right? It just basically solidify as well what you know already. So that's also one thing that I would love to share is that if you have no experience at all at Go High Level, I believe that there might be more of a learning curve as you go through the whole certification, and it might take more time because you haven't really played around the platform even on a basic type of like functionality, right? Or just the back end of implementing some basic function things, even on the settings part, integration part of a sub account. So my first step is going to be, it's nice that if you sign up, you already have a bit of a background of what Go High Level is. Maybe not that in depth, but basically like a tip of the iceberg overview of the platform itself. So as you go through each of the modules, so there's going to be a video, then there's going to be a quiz per video. And then most of the videos is going to be like around maybe 2, 5, 7. The most in terms of minutes is going to be around 18 minutes. That's the longest video I believe that I remember having that. Then per video, there's going to be a quiz. It can be from 5 questions, 3 questions to 10 questions. So it's not that much of a question, but basically it just solidify what is it that you understood on the video. And it is, you submit it, you pass it. If you failed, you can retake each of the quizzes per module. So that's also one thing that you can be okay, learn, and it's part of your the study process that you have with this certification. Then after that, once you are done with this, right? Once you're done within the whole 300, it then opens what you call the part A. This is going to be 100 set of questions. Basically, you need to pass this one. You need to pass this one, if I'm correct, around 93, 90%, I believe, of that. You need to pass that one before the part B, which is the live simulation of 1 hour, will happen, or you can be invited to do that one. So it's very important that you go through this. And the good thing about this is that the questions are really showing from 1 to 100. So if you want to kind of review for a little bit before you actually answer and submit the part A exam, you can do that one. I did not do it. I kind of just like, okay, I was able to, okay, this makes sense, this makes sense. And there were just some things that made me pause. So, you have the ability to have an open book. So you can basically just maybe Google a little bit on that question just to make sure whether that is correct. And then after that, you submit, and then automatically it will let you know whether you pass or you did not, or are you going to retake that part as well. So that is why it's very important to really take the time to go through each of the videos, and also the quiz that is part of each of the video of each module. So I would say that if you really have the time to go through all of the video, you can do it maybe in 2 weeks, giving it 3 to 5 hours of your time. I was not, I think I've signed up in October 2023, and then I canceled it because I just didn't have time. And then I told myself of 2025 year, like, okay, let's get this bad boy going, right? So I signed up around August. I had my proc around November. So August, September, October, November, around 4 months, but I only give my time like over the weekend, like Sundays or Saturdays, or the night of maybe 2 hours, one module, two modules. So it was really just part of, I was not really that, okay, I'm going to get this one within the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Now, there are some who are really dedicated that they were able to brush through because that was really their main focus. So it's up to you on how much time you are going to give yourself. So I give those credit for those who've gone through it really fast, right? And really was able to like just go through the whole exam within the time period. So that is one of the key things that I really do love, is they were really intentional on the part of the whole thing. Now, currently, as of November, they actually release the new version of the certification, because the one that I was part of was already a legacy, because they have done a lot of updates already into the system. So that's one thing. And I'm even going through that one as well, just to refresh and make sure that if they have changed anything that I might have not missed out because of the work that we do mostly for our clients, even on our own platform subscription in PowerSoft, I want to make sure that I was intentional of really just refreshing myself. So that's just part of my professional development as a business owner and a service provider that offers the Go High Level service. So now, when you go through, once you pass part A, you will then get an email invite that will have a calendar that you can book call with their certification team. So they really do have people who are going through this process of certification. And when you do that one, usually it's 2 weeks or 3 weeks out for the calendar to be open. So choose your, appointment accordingly. Make sure that it is a time that is convenient for you in a quiet time. You have two screens. It's advisable because then you can have the instruction, and then you can also see, you can have your screen in where you work with. So let's talk about this whole part B, or simulation type. So it is advised to go 15 minutes before your 1 hour mark. So, what will happen is that, let me move back a little bit. So, you will actually have an email with the instruction 15 minutes, 20 minutes before your scheduled live simulation or proctor. You will actually receive a series of email. You will receive an access of Cloudflare. You will receive an access of like some other instructions that you can go through, some instructions that you can really dive into as well. And then prior to that 15 minutes you need to be prepared, right? And they will really give you instruction of like, hey, what is the instruction about? If you have any initial question, they will really help you. They are there to really help you be successful as a certified admin. And I love it because, I know you pay for the monthly fee to be part of the program, but they are really there to help you be successful from the get-go and getting be a certified admin of their tool, right? Because it's also a benefit for them. The more experts, the more people that can be helped within their ecosystem. And by the time that it starts, it's basically going to be a live proctor, and we're in, you access, you build, you show them, you build all of the basic things that needs to be done, from like workflows, emails, calendars, all of those other things that are applicable for you to be successful and to make sure that you're helping your clients accordingly with the expertise that you have. Now, based on the report, currently 53% pass for the first time. Some repeat on the second time and some the third time, but mostly on the second time, most of them already pass that part B. Because if you don't pass the first, and it's a pass, it's a yes or a no. That's the only thing. So if there's something missing, they'll right away tell you that, hey, you've passed. No, it looks like you need to retake. So schedule again. So that's as straightforward as it can be. So luckily I did pass the very first time. I was nervous. I've been building a lot of custom build. I've been building a lot of back end, but there's still that sense of like, oh no, you never know what will happen during that time. So it's always good to be prepared, calm, but still presence of mind is very important as well. So 53% passed through that certification for the very first time. We're part of that one. And I'm proud to be able to go through that because I was really geeking out. And I know there's a lot of other things that, I'm learning as well. No, the beauty about it is that they have then other badges that you can go through. No more live session, but there's still going to be exam in order for you to pass and get the other badges that they offer. They have like HEPA compliant, that you have a skill badge for that, social media, AI employee. There are other things. Let me just go through it, right? Like, for example, course creator, ATP. So all of the other things that is really worth the time to invest if you want to be a master of Go High Level. Some key things tips that I would really love to share if you are trying to dive into this is it is a commitment. Is a commitment and focus that you would love to have because your clients does deserve this type of expertise as well. I would really suggest to have the basic knowledge of Go High Level and setting up an account, even if just the back end, maybe not that intricate workflow, but basically just understanding the core things that most of the business owner use and do inside Go High Level. I highly recommend that you take the time in answering all of those questions and using the YouTube channel of Go High Level as well as a reference and being active in the community. This is a long term investment. So if you cancel your $97, basically you're not going to be part already of that community. Your directory access will now be terminated. There are opportunities that being sent out to people within the community that you can actually tap with the client to make sure that they are able to address their concern if they need some help and be hired through that one. And then now, is there a guarantee that you are going to be hired by the clients of the people that use Go High Level? Now, it's really just up to you and how you position yourself and your brand and how you put your things out there, how you polish your profile, how active you are as well within the community, and how dedicated you are as you market yourself, right? As an expert of Go High Level. So if you're interested in this one, I will say that this is a power play and the Go High Level certification is not a scam. It is one of those most intentionally certification that I have gone through in a platform. I have tried somebody, I was like, huh, okay, fine. All right. How did I get that? But you know how it is. But we celebrate still those things, right? But it's not just a badge collection, but it's really an expertise collection. So if you're interested on getting a certification and being a Go High Level certified admin, in the link below, I have you can sign up for that one. Go ahead and learn more. They have updated their landing page to understand more what it is all about and what entails, what other badges or best skill badges that you can acquire. And I believe this is something that you as a service provider can dive into and can help a lot of business owners. And if you are looking for a Go High Level certified admin that needs help, we specialize more on custom build, not just one off build out or technical support. So with us, we normally do the whole build of a bigger scope of making sure that you can make use of Go High Level from your lead capturing, nurturing, and we offer mostly on retainer clients who need that daily, monthly support on managing the design, the tech stuff, the automation, and everything that has to do with their marketing within Go High Level. So those are the core things of service that we offer to our clients. So I hope you find this informative. If you do, please do make sure to subscribe down below. It just makes me know that all of this video that we are planning for the next few years will go to the right person who can resonate with our content. So till next time, guys, and make sure to comment down below if you have signed up for the certification because I'm surely gonna cheer you on. Till next time.